Aspiring chef Brooklyn Beckham has shared one of his very experimental cocktails with fans, which is comprised of gin and tonic. Discovering something that already exists. How very British of him. The 23-year-old was teaching Bustle viewers how to make his two favorite cocktails, a lychee martini and a gin and tonic, when he insisted that he loves trying new drinks and recipes, and is a nutter in the kitchen. The list of ingredients he introduced when he explained how to make his version of a gin and tonic included gin and tonic, garnished with lime, mint, rosemary, cucumber and ice. How original, though he seemed to think it was bloody amazing. Beckham then went on to actually assemble the cocktail with the grace of a child learning to cook with mummy for the first time, which makes sense because he has literally no training as a chef, despite having his own cooking show. He sliced his limes awkwardly before chopping up his cucumbers into chunks and unceremoniously plopping them into a glass. The worst part though, was when he added mint, which he said you need to squeeze to get all the smells out. I mean, he's not wrong, but like there are actual terms for these things which you should know if you love cooking so much. Unsurprisingly, fans were confused AF at the awkward video. I still can't work out if Brooklyn Beckham is trolling us or the people who manage Brooklyn Beckham are trolling him, one person wrote on Twitter. Others knew better though, and pointed out all the other ridiculous things Beckham has gotten away with purely because he's a nepotism baby. His parents are David and Victoria Beckham. I mean, remember when he decided he wanted to be a photographer and published a book? Including these images? Please, I'm begging you, read the captions he wrote for his completely illegible photographs. There's only one way you could ever get this shit published, and it's by being rich with influential parents. And then there's his FKN cooking show, Cookin' with Brooklyn. Beckham does not have any professional experience in the kitchen. He did not go to culinary school. Despite having dreams of being a great chef, he has done literally none of the work to get there and instead skipped to the good part, fame and published works. According to the New York Post, insiders said it took a team of 62 professionals to help Beckham demonstrate how to make a sandwich, including a culinary producer. So, his ghost chef? The sandwich in question was a take on fish and chips, but modernized by putting a sea bream, a hash brown and coleslaw into a bagel. Except everything was prepared and Beckham didn't do any cooking, he just spread mayonnaise on the bagel and then placed the prepared elements on top. FFS. Mind you, this show doesn't air on TV. It's a social media series which airs on Facebook and Instagram, yet the Post reported it costs around $100,000 to produce each episode, a budget you would associate with TV. Beckham's cooking show comes after two other failed attempts at careers, first at soccer like his father, but alas, he was dropped by London club Arsenal at 15. Then came the photography, as you can see above, which Beckham attended a course for at the Parsons School in New York, only to drop out after less than a year because he was homesick. That didn't stop him from publishing his photography book What I See though, which included the barely perceptible images above and other pictures like that of his dad's tattoo. How TF are these people publishing books and hosting shows about topics they know nothing about? I mean, we know how, but This guy is the nepotism baby. Image, Bustle, Twitter.